back to my channel. Today's Tester Tuesday video is a first impression detailed review of the Givenchy Tint Couture Long Wearing Fluid Foundation with Sunscreen. This is supposed to be illuminating and comfortable with broad spectrum SPF 20, and this SPF actually has a physical SPF. Now with all of my first impression videos, I apply half my face, do a close-up, apply the other half of my face, do a close-up, do some check-ins throughout the day, as well as my final check-in at the end of the day with my final thoughts of the product. Let's get started. As you can see, my skin is not horrible. It just needs like a little bit of help. I am going to use a primer on my face. I always recommend using a primer based on your skin type. I'm using the Hourglass Veil Primer. This is my favorite primer of all time, and I just picked up this little trial size. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, I asked you guys if you wanted to see this one or the Hourglass foundation. So most of you guys voted for Givenchy, and I am going to do that. I read the instructions that are in this little packaging, and it says to apply it with your fingertips. It's supposed to create a very nice coverage. It's very comfortable to wear, and you're supposed to look flawless all day up to 15 hours. It's also going to hydrate the areas that you need to hydrate. So we'll see if all of that works. As you guys know, if you've been watching my channel, I have very combination skin. I get very oily in my T-zone and very dry around my chin and cheeks. Pump. It's very fluid, very traditional texture and foundation. You can see my freckles are still prevalent. My pores are a little bit minimized. You can see the redness difference and the pore difference. This definitely looks a little bit better, but not too much. And I think I'm gonna use a brush on this side to see what happens. I'm using the Expert Face Brush from Real Techniques. Now, while the instructions said to use your fingertips to apply, I definitely like the application with a brush better. I feel like I get more coverage for the product, as well as it's just a better finish. And I'm gonna zoom you even closer. You can see that my pores and freckles really just kind of disappear compared to this side. So if you wanted a lighter natural finish, use your fingertips. If you wanted a little bit more coverage, use a densely packed brush like the Real Techniques one. I'm gonna go in and fix that area. Immediate first impression, I love the texture of this foundation. There is a slight scent when you pump it out and are starting to apply it, but it dissipates immediately. I don't smell anything anymore. The scent it's very fresh. It's not a florally or perfumey scent. The shade I'm wearing is number 4, Elegant Beige, and I think the color match is pretty good. You can see it matches my neck pretty well. I also really like just how flawless it looks, how it feels. I love how it just sets beautifully without any powder. I don't feel like I have to immediately powder right away, because a lot of foundations I feel like will slip and slide if I don't. This doesn't feel that way. I will probably powder my T-zone. It is now 12 p.m. in the afternoon, and I have my whole face on. I have to go because I'm on my way to go visit my mom, or I need to be on my way to go visit my mom. I will check in a couple hours to show you how it's wearing. Unfortunately, it is incredibly gloomy outside today, so the lighting probably looks a little bit off, but you guys get the picture, other than the fact that I look a little bit like blue toned from the gray clouds. I should be able to show you guys how well it's covering and all that good stuff. Hi guys, it is now 3:28, so I've had the foundation on for 3 hours and 28 minutes, and I have to say it looks really good in like natural light and out and about. I am about to go into my mom's to visit her, but I stopped by and was having lunch with my friends and just chatting with them because I had to drop off something. But this looks really good. Like, look how flawless the finish is, but it still looks like skin. And my forehead, which is always looking a little bumpy right now, but that's my skin texture. The coverage is really nice. I'm not oily whatsoever just yet. Yeah, the blush looks really nice with it, so does the highlight. I only powdered a little bit on my T-zone and forehead to kind of make sure that I stay a little bit shine free, and it feels really nice on the skin. I hate that I love it so much because it's so expensive. I mean, it's not as expensive as the By Terry, but it's expensive. It's like $60. I was hoping I did not love it this much and that it was just overpriced, and that's not the case right now. It is now 10 p.m. at night, or it's 9:48, so about 9:50 by the time I'm done talking. I've had the foundation on for now 9 hours and 50 minutes-ish, and I'm gonna insert my close-up and kind of talk you through what I look like. Right now, I am really impressed. My nose is getting a little tiny bit shiny. It's not looking greasy or overly oily. I'm just starting to get shiny on the nose, but considering I haven't done any touch-ups, any blotting sheets, nothing whatsoever, I feel pretty confident. I love the coverage. I feel like it's a great medium natural finish coverage that has consistently covered and not worn off anywhere. I love how it is adding the hydration and how flawless and fluid it looks over my drier areas, my enlarged pores, as well as maintaining my T-zone to not be overly greasy. Now, my T-zone is always going to get greasy, typically the longer I wear makeup, and I do need to do blotting or powder. However, at 9 hours and 50 minutes, this is pretty impressive. If I needed my makeup to continue to last a little bit longer or even longer, I would probably recommend using a makeup setting spray like the Skindinavia makeup setting spray. It will make your makeup last way longer. Also, using a lot more powder when you set your makeup. I have lots of long-lasting makeup tutorials here on my channel if you're interested. I will have it linked in the cards above my head. I am really impressed at how well this foundation is wearing. I find that it is very flawless. I look amazing and it just looks so good. Do I feel like this foundation is necessary? It is a higher priced foundation. Like a lot of the foundations I review on my channel, it's typically within the mid-price to the higher end on the spectrum in makeup. And the reason for that is because I personally like to spend more money on products that I'm going to apply all over my face. I also feel like as I get more mature, I want to invest in the products I'm putting on my face because of premature aging, because of sun damage, because of wrinkles and enlarged pores. I just really want to take care of my skin, and that includes skincare and makeup, especially foundations and primers. I do save my money a little bit when I can in terms of lipsticks and eyeshadows and mascaras, because I think there's a lot of great affordable options there. But for foundations, I do prefer to spend a little bit more. If you're like me, then of course, definitely go get a sample of this foundation the next time you are in a store and test it out for yourself. Or if you are looking for a foundation, go ahead and buy it because I love it. This is perfect for combination skin, combination normal skin, or dry skin. If you're severely oily, I would recommend maybe trying the matte version of this. And there's a lot of matte foundations out there that I would recommend more geared towards incredibly oily skinned folks. Now, not saying this won't work. If you have oily skin, you will just have to make sure you use powders and setting sprays and a mattifying primer for your oily trouble spots. I recently also reviewed a very expensive foundation, the By Terry Terribly Denzelis foundation, and ever since that video, I had been wearing this as my everyday foundation when I was going to be wearing foundation. Most of my videos I've been wearing this in around the holidays. Now, I actually like this one more, and this one's a little bit more affordable. This one's around $60. This one was $150. So between the $150 and the $60, I would go with the Givenchy because it is so good in terms of coverage. Now, if you're looking for something a little bit more skincare for anti-wrinkle, if you have very dry skin, very mature, dehydrated skin, or wrinkles, or you're seeing fine lines, go for the By Terry because it does have a very good anti-wrinkle control system and serum infused into the foundation. And if you are a little bit more on the drier side, this is going to hydrate even more. So while I love this foundation, there's nothing wrong with it, I think I'm gonna start wearing this one more because I am just so impressed with it. Both are very similar in terms of how comfortable it is on the skin and how natural the finish is. I feel like I get more coverage with the Givenchy, and I also feel that I am just getting a little bit more of a glow with this foundation at the end of the day. I don't know, I have to watch this video now. But yeah, so I just thought I would compare the two since this was the last higher end foundation I had reviewed on my channel. I don't think as a student in college or high school you should be spending so much on foundation because your skin is young, you don't have wrinkles yet. Take care of your skin, use SPF, use hydrating creams, and protect your skin. If you are in school, don't go wasting money on foundations. Go and spend your money on whatever skincare you need in that moment, whether it be fixing the acne and taking care of it, treating it, and just really taking care of your skin because it's young, it's supple. You just want to protect it right now. And this way, later on in life, you're not going to have to depend on these very expensive serum foundations. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Tester Tuesday video. My dogs are being so noisy right now. I know if you guys watch my best of 2015 video, I started filming with a new lens and you really enjoyed the quality of that. That lens is incredibly hard to focus, especially if I'm trying to zoom in. So for Tester Tuesdays, I'm still going to be using my old filming format, but for all of my sit down videos, I will be using my new format. So I hope you guys don't mind that little change. If you guys have any other questions about the foundations or anything like that, please use the comment section below. If you've tried out the foundation, I would love to hear your thoughts. If you didn't like it, if you loved it, I would love to know. The comment section is a great place for all of us to share information, share experiences in a positive way so we can help each other out because of course my skin is my skin and your skin is yours. So this way we can piece together information so we can help each other better educate ourselves about products. If this is your first time to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by and watching and still watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. My channel name is called Dress Yourself Happy and I'm Serene. It's called Dress Yourself Happy because I truly hope my videos help motivate and inspire you to look and feel your best because I know when I look and feel my best, I feel more beautiful and confident and I feel more ready to take on whatever it is being thrown at me. Leave me a comment, follow me on my blog. I do in-depth swatches and reviews as well as fashion and lifestyle posts, and all of my social medias. Like I said, those of you on Snapchat mainly voted for this baby. So if you want to know next time like what I'm doing or if you want to input on what I do next, definitely follow me on Snapchat because when I'm shopping for new products to review, I typically ask you guys. So I will see you guys next time. I upload every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday, and I will see you soon. Bye!